Lesson 5-9, multiply mixed numbers. So one thing you want to do is I would convert the mixed numbers to an improper fraction before multiplying. It makes it a lot easier when it comes to simplifying the fraction before you do the multiplication. Once you do that, then you just multiply the numerators, and then you multiply the denominators, and then simplify, if you haven't done so already, to make the fraction in lowest terms. So our first question. A mile is approximately 1 3/5 kilometers. Eli jogs 2 1/4 miles every afternoon. About how many kilometers does he jog? So 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 is 8, so this is 8/5. And I'm multiplying this by 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9/4. Now you might be wondering, how did I know it was multiplication? So if he jogs 2 1/4 mile every afternoon, and a mile is approximately 1 3/5 kilometers, we're going to be doing that. So right now that's 1 mile is the same as 1 3/5 kilometers. Or if you put it as a ratio, I would have 2 1/4 miles times, and this would be 1 3/5 kilometers over 1 mile. And the mile labels will cancel out, and I'm left with the multiplication problem. So here, I put everything as a mixed number, or improper fraction. Now I can look diagonal. Common factor here is 4, so 4 divided by 4 is 1, 8 divided by 4 is 2. Multiply straight across, and you get 18/5. Or if you want to put it as a mixed number, it would be 3 3/5. And this would be kilometers. Next, let's multiply these. So this would be negative 12/5 times negative 7/2. So now if I look diagonal, this is 2 divided by 2 is 1. Negative 12 divided by 2 is negative 6. Negative 6 times negative 2, or negative 7, is a positive 42. 5 times 1 is 5. Or you can put it as 8 2/5. Next, we got negative 3 3/5, which would be negative 18/5 times 9/4. I have 2 as a common factor here, so that would be 2. This would be negative 9. Negative 9 times 9 is negative 81, divided by 10. No common factors amongst them, so this would be a negative 8 1/10. Next, I have negative 49, or a positive 49/10 times 9 over 1, which here, if I put that on the calculator, 49 times 9 gives us 441 over 10. Can't reduce that, but I could put it as a mixed number if I wanted to. So this would be 44 1/10. Next, 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7/3, times 7/8. Nothing in common with the numerator and denominator, so that's 49 over 24. I can keep it as an improper fraction or put it as a mixed number. This would be 2 1/24. Next, I have 4 3/5, which would be 23/5 times 9/2. And 23 times 9 gives us 207. 5 times 2 is 10, so 207/10. Or I can rewrite it as a mixed number, which would be 20 7/10. Next, we got 7/2 times negative 3/2, which is going to give us a negative 21/4. or I can write that as -5 1/4. Next we got -4 plus 3 is -7/4 times -3 plus -2 is -5/3. So this is going to give us 35/12. Or we can put it as a mixed number, which would be 2. And 2 times 12 is 24. 35 minus 24 give us 11. So this would be 11/12. And this next one, we got 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 is 13, so a -13/6 times 8 plus 7 is 15/8. Here I can reduce, I could divide a 3 here and get 2, divide a 3 here and get 5, which is going to give us a -65/36, or if I put that as a mixed number, 65 divided by 36 gives us 1. And 65 minus 36 gives us 29, so that'd be 29/36, and this would all be negative, so -1 and 26/36. Actually, it'd be 29/36, not 26, so 29. And our last few, we're going to be multiplying these fractions, so we got -2/3 times 7/9, which is going to give us a -14/27, and there's no common factor in the numerator and denominator, so that would stay as our answer. And our last one, it'd be -19/4 times -3/8, and 19 times 3 gives us 57, so that's a positive 57/32. Or if you put it as a mixed number, this would be 1, and 57 minus 32 gives us 25, so that'd be 25/32. So that's our lesson on multiplying mixed numbers.